From the South Point Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, Pat Coleman with another D3Hoops.com Classic conversation. Justin Meyer, the head coach of Edgewood here at the D3Hoops.com Classic. And first of all, thanks for bringing your team out here. It's kind of a tough way to go down here on the second day, but we appreciate you coming.
Yeah, we were happy. It's the first time we've been here. We've been to a couple of the other Sports International trips, and only having 5 non-conference games, it limits our ability a little bit, but it's been one of the best trips we've been on, so we've appreciated everything.
Yeah, I know, and I realized that first off, the conference got bigger, and then it's not going to get smaller, right?
Yep.
Like they thought it might.
Yep.
That means that you had to hold on to 2 of your non-conference games to the end of December.
We did, yeah. There was some uncertainty with the scheduling there, and so we kind of figured it out luckily, and we're able to get in here. And like I said, it's just been a first-class tournament for us.
We really appreciate it. You're trying to build this program up. Tell us a little bit about what you take away from these games here then to get back into the NAC schedule.
Sure. I think whether it was this game or UW Platteville or back home, we played Stevens Point and Oshkosh, and we've really, 3 of those 4 games really been in dogfights with some really good teams. Part of the reason to do that is to see where our weaknesses are at and what we get better. I think playing those teams makes us better for the NAC schedule. It's also to challenge ourselves a little bit, and we had a really good opportunity to pull out a win tonight, and just a few mental mistakes the last 5 or so minutes that kind of opened the door for them to get back in, and a lot of credit to Emory and Henry. They're a good basketball team.
Yeah, as they were running off the floor and hooping and hollering, I had to think that was kind of demoralizing. If not for you as a coach, maybe for the guys.
Yeah, I think a little bit. Their kids are excited, and they're 18 to 22-year-olds, so they deserve to be excited. I think hopefully for our guys, it's a lesson of, hey, we're close to playing with those teams. We're close to beating those teams. What do we need to do to take that next step?
What do you need to do to take that next step?
Just consistency. We saw it tonight. We saw it in the first half against Platteville. When we're locked in and communicating defensively, we're a pretty good defensive team. Offensively, we have some struggles at times and some limitations, but if we can defend consistently like we did the first half Platteville, probably for about 30 minutes tonight, it'll give us a chance. It just has to be all the time. When we make mental mistakes, good teams take advantage of them.
Over the course of your time with Edgewood, I think the NAC has gotten better. We saw Benedictine make that run to the national title game. Now the addition of Illinois Tech adds a team that's going to be, I think, pretty good in men's basketball. How's the NAC kind of stack up for you right now?
It's really even. I would say 1 through 12, there's not any gimmies on a schedule. I think we have 8 or 9 teams that could easily be playing in our postseason. Benedictine, not being eligible opens up a slot, but we've had the last 6-7 years, we've had ourselves, we've had Benedictine, we've had Aurora all win games in the national tournament, and I think the NAC gets overlooked a little bit. Benedictine helped bring some eyes to it with their run a couple years ago, but I'd like to see how many leagues have had that many different teams win games in the national tournament during that span. So it's a good league, and it's getting better every year, and we're getting more recognition, especially on D3 Hoops. So.
Well, we're doing our best, and I'm sure you're doing your best to make that happen too. So this is Las Vegas. You guys have gotten your basketball done, and what are the things that you're going to do like Las Vegas-y style or have done for the guys and that sort of thing?
Yeah, yesterday with our off day we practiced, and then we went to the Wynn Buffet, the world famous Wynn Buffet, and it was I'll do a little plug for them. Anybody that wants the best buffet you've ever had, go to the Wynn. And then we spent about 2 hours just walking the strip and going and seeing. We went to the Bellagio and some of the famous spots down there, and that was our main thing. We're going to give them some time with their families. We got a lot of families here tonight, and there's just so many things to do on location here. It's been really nice to have the kids occupied, but not bored. Sometimes you're in tournaments and you're in great towns, but there's not a lot to do around you, and here that's not the case at all. So.
Well, I should be taking notes. We don't get a lot of time outside of the arena, but I'm taking notes about where the good buffets are, so thanks for that.
The Wynn, go to the Wynn.
All right, that's Justin Meyer, head coach of the Edgewood University men's basketball team, his team here at the D3Hoops.com Classic in Las Vegas.